can start 3, 2, 1.
All right, welcome to this day edition of the Africa Cup of Nations watch along for the 2025 edition going on in Morocco as the Super Eagles are looking for a way to get into the round of the quarterfinal round at the 18th time against the Mambas of Mozambique. The game is already on and it's 13 minutes on the clock as we watch along with you the remaining minutes in the game. Nigeria Mozambique is still goalless. Olusola Adebayo is my name, and we are good to go as far as Sport Flames watch along Africa Cup of Nations 2012 is concerned. And I'm not here alone. I have with me as usual Ola Alitoye.
It's good to be here, Shola, and we can see that it has been a very, very well contested 13 minutes from both sides. The Super Eagles are really trying to open up all spaces, but the Mambas of Mozambique are really proving themselves that they didn't just qualify for this round of 16, though it's their first time in history, but they are really giving it all. But the way it's going, I think the Super Eagles are really concentrating because we've been the one that has really dominated more in their own half. But let's see how we can sustain that, and then let's see maybe the Super Eagles can get to the quarterfinal because also Nigerians are really positive and they hope they get something or some decent results in this particular encounter.
All right, we are all positive, and a decent result is a result that will favor the Super Eagles getting into the next round. I could remember in 2019 when we won all our group matches and we played a team that also came third in as one of those best four losers team. We couldn't get into the quarterfinals, but I hope the situation won't be the same here today, and the Super Eagles are really giving it all their best. A chance for Akko Adams to make it happen. Dribbles one ball, couldn't get past the second guy as the Mozambicans are really sharp and they're up and doing in this game. They are not just here for the take for the Super Eagles. They are pushing everything positive, and now they are also turning defense to attack. On the far side is Gedi Katabo. He has a Bruno Imash in front of him. What can he do? He crosses the ball straight into Pelembe. Pelembe turns, look at his man in the box. He header takes the ball high, and Shemi Ajayi make that clearance. Their first recharge on the Super Eagles defense, but final ball well taken there by the goalkeeper, uh, Sterling Iwabali.
Um, you could see the little attack from the Mozambique. That shows how technical they could be, most especially their strongest man, very dangerous, and also their captain Pelembe. The point here is Chola. He doesn't look his age at all.
Pelembe is 42 years old,
42 years. He
and
doesn't.
he's
He just
running the field very, very fit. And I was wondering, maybe the youngest 42-year-old footballer I've ever seen.
Yes, I remember. I think we have two oldest players in history. That's Roger Milla of Cameroon, and also the goalkeeper of Egypt. They're about they are over 40, and but Pelembe is really proving. See the way he's running. He's
Very,
not really
very, very fit.
still very fit and active, and that shows how committed they are and how determined they are. But the way it's going now, Super Eagles knows that they need to be very, very careful. They need to be on alert. You can't just attack Mozambique anyhow, else you get punished. And I think that is why you see Ndidi, you see Wobi. But the interesting thing that we have displayed here, the Super Eagles of Nigeria, is everybody seems to be in position. Everybody seems to be doing the running because they know you could see the launch of attack there for the Mozambiques. They know they are very quick on the counter attack, and then they can do you harm if you go to sleep in seconds.
Well, leading us to this game, a lot of Nigerians have actually predicted an easy game for the Super Eagles. With the little minutes we've seen so far in this game, is that impression correct?
Well, so far, I don't think. Because everybody thought by now, maybe Nigeria, the Super Eagles will be 2 goals up. And then that's when we can see, yes, looks easy. But they are really, really giving us a good fight. I know, yes, they will give us a good fight. Because when I watched their game against Gabon, no one expected that. Everyone thought it's going to be easy ride for the Gabonese. But it came as a shocker. They defeated the Gabonese. Now, everybody believed or think, okay, Nigeria Super Eagles, based on our group stage record, winning all 3 games, scoring 8 goals, and we thought, okay, maybe by now we should have scored 2 goals because we seem to have one of the best attack in the Nations Cup. But they are really proving us wrong here. They've held the Super Eagles, they cover a lot of spaces, and when we are attacking them, you see them taking shape and ensure that they don't give us any space to operate or allow any troopers from Alex Iwobi or Frank Oyeka.
All right, Nigeria has really threatened them more, no doubt. There was a time that Victor Osimhen has to get to the final end of a pass cross into the box from Osai, Bright Osai on the right side of the attack. And that was picked for an offside. The ball actually hit the back of the net. Then Alex Ruby with one powerful strike on the edge of the box left for the goalkeeper. That pushed that one into corner kick. Could have been one of the Golasso goal scored at the AFCON. But they kept their shape so far. They've really, really... Chance for Nigeria to make it 1 goal. And there goes...
That was a beautiful
Ademola Lookman. No, Akko Adams. And finally, the goal arrived in the 19th minute.
20th minute. Very good goal.
This is a good start for Nigeria.
Very, very, very good start.
The Super Eagles really, really takes the game to the opponent, and they've been creating the chances. Look at that true boy, another one from Alex
Iwobi.
The fine first touch from Akko to Lookman. I think it was
Lookman that scored.
It was Akko Adams that set him up. Good one touch between these 3 players. 1, 2, 3 into the box. Fantastic build-up. Fantastic finishing.
I think this is Ademola Lookman Nations Cup. And now that makes it 4 goals
number
now.
3.
Goal number 3, yes.
Yeah, this is his 3rd game.
His 3rd game.
Practically he's scored in all of the matches he has played. That's a record on his own.
Fantastic, fantastic. And you know, before this Nations Cup, there has been a lot of negative feelings about his performance due to issues he has with his club. But he has proven a lot of people wrong that winning the African best was not a fluke. It really shows that, yes, it deserves it. And that is what he's proving now. Directly, he has been involved with 5 goals.
5 goals now.
For the Super Eagles. And one thing I really enjoyed is, if you look at it, this is exactly the starting lineup against Tunisians. And we also scored a goal.
Yeah, we tear them apart. Scored 3 goals before the last 15 minutes of that game. Which really caused some nervy ending. But at the end of the day, the Super Eagles managed to keep it up. But I think they will have learned from that mistake. And the way they are playing, they look like a side that can score 3 goals here as well, because the Mozambicans have considered early and they will have no choice than to come out, which will allow more space for Super Eagles to attack them. And you can see that good pass coming from Shemi Ajayi trying to locate Akko Adams once again. Akko Adams has really established himself as a brilliant forward with the Super Eagles in this very short period of time.
No, he has a decent game against Tunisia, and now he has proven himself again by getting that assist. But I must be frank, give it to Alex Iwobi. Alex Iwobi seems to be more comfortable, more relaxed, because he has 2 midfielders that is really...
That are combatant.
Yes.
Really fighting to get the balls.
Really energetic, and they are really determined. They make sure they get they block all runs, all passes. And that is Getano, the very dangerous man. He's really, really very dangerous.
Just get a free kick.
Get a free kick. And I really like the way
Bruno is always on him, checking him. Never give him any breathing space. And that's how a defender should play when you have a very good playmaker. A
you
chance
can see
for
Getano.
Mozambique.
You can
Look
see
at that dead zone pass
from
from
Getano.
Getano trying to locate his number 9. Everybody was asleep, and the pass came through. Oh, offside. The flag stays down. But I think if he was able to connect with that ball, maybe the VR will have stopped that. But that looks like really like an offside position.
Yes, but very good block from Semi Ajayi.
Semi Ajayi, yeah.
Because no one saw that. No one saw that pass coming.
The problem persists. Semi Ajayi, Kevin Bassi, one pass beating the two of them. And it happened again.
It will always happen.
Why?
I think they need to
communicate more.
Yes.
And keep their eye on the ball every time.
On the ball. Probably it's always looking like two of them wants to go for same ball, and that is why a pass or a true pass will always beat the two of them. At a time, they always come too close.
Look at that good pass from Alex.
Alex Iwobi again.
Opening things up for Super Eagles. The second goal. Tap this one in.
Now this is counted.
The floodgates are
now
open.
This is counted.
Alex once again.
And to Ademola Lookman again. And another assist.
That makes it 6 goal involvement for Ademola Lookman.
One goal now and another assist.
Massive,
that is to tell you. I said it.
It's everything always starts from Alex Iwobi. We are still complaining about the back line. From nowhere, that pass threw everywhere open. And Ademola Lookman reacted fastest. And there he goes.
See that true pass?
For the first time, Osimhen time is run. And it was so easy for him.
I believe he has proved you wrong now.
No.
That he can only
Once you can time your run, by this time it should be around 5 or 7 goals in this competition.
But at least accept this. He has actually proved you wrong.
You don't get the point. The point is he needs to be doing this consistently. You know, a goal has been cancelled because of this failure of him to always time his run. So he must have learned like 4 or 3 goals cancelled already. And those balls are always free balls for him to just have a simple tapping like this if he just time his run.
But it's a good one for him, trust me. It's a very, very perfect one. At least his second goal in this tournament.
Yeah, he can still fight for the eyes of Sky. Another chance.
Osimhen again?
He will always be there.
He will. That is a fighter. And that is one thing he has. Is a strong message he always tell every defender. You can't at any time give him that little space. You can get punished.
Yeah.
On 1v1 situation, there is every possibility that he can always get the ball and then bury those goals.
And the Super Eagles are really giving us joy. But is it because this is a competition that allows them to train together for a couple of days and understand each other better, or because they failed the last time and they know they have to do something better than what they showed Nigeria at the FIFA World Cup qualifier? They never play like this at the FIFA World Cup qualifier. You hardly see passes connecting. You hardly see us creating chances like this. That's another one. Good creation from behind. Victor Osimhen always the target and always gets to the end of those balls. As we have this kind of fluidity and fluency transition from back to the forward play, we should have no business not qualifying for the FIFA World Cup.
I think we always, I don't know, I don't really know where it's coming from, but we always want to find ourselves in a very tight situation before we start responding. And don't forget, I've said this many times, and before this tournament, everyone always says, whenever we don't prepare well, that is when we do well. And it's beginning to repeat itself again now. Because before this tournament, no one gave them any chance. No one ever thought they could even play like this. Because the pain of not going to the World Cup, it's everywhere. We are still in agony, trying to get over those situations. But now, they all know that this is the best thing they could do by raising their game and also by making sure that they have good concentration. And I think that is why when journalists are really not happy with the coach, and he said he just wants to take them off distraction. For me, I think it's beginning to pay off now. It's beginning to pay off. So probably those are the things they don't have the opportunity to do during the World Cup qualifiers. But now at the Nations Cup, I think they have better time. You know, he have good time with the players, and probably he's now trying to impact, hopefully, or maybe, what he believed he has into these boys.
Well, there is a little stoppage. The goalkeeper of Rwanda is getting some treatment. He got himself injured in his bid to stop one of Victor Osimhen's header earlier. But it gives us the opportunity to see that goal once again, and players to also catch up with some water, maybe dehydration. That ball in the box actually touched Akko Adams. And there's every possibility that Akko Adams might be the assist provider. I don't know how they will do it, but it touched him a bit before it gets to Victor Osimhen. Now, the action have restarted, and the Mozambicans are really in disarray. They are too in a hurry to lose the ball. Everything is working for the Super Eagles, and I think we've always have a very fantastic first half. The only thing that can stop us in this game is game management. This is another win in the bag. This might just make it 4 out of 4. 10 goals scored already, and we have 6 different players scoring those goals.
But if you look at it, mostly the 3 attackers we have seems to have involved in most of these goals, in terms of Osimhen, Akko Adams, and Ademola Lookman. And I can say our provider, Alex Iwobi, as well. He has always been the supply pipe. He has always ensured that, yes, you can see the way Frank Oyeka is fighting. That is exactly what we need. But that was a very strong tackle on Victor Osimhen.
He's in pains already.
Yeah.
And you wonder, does he need to go
that low? I'm surprised myself.
This is the Jago Osimhen out we always wanted.
Yes. Now, I think...
But he doesn't need to get himself injured.
Shola, I think your request has been granted.
Yeah, against Uganda, it was too lackadaisical.
Probably because of the responsibility.
He wasn't wearing the captain.
Now there's no captain back.
He's really giving everything he has in this game.
Everything.
And I think the Mozambique I'm expecting more goals here.
I see more goals. But my worries is the second half. Let's hope. Don't forget, the last 15 minutes against Tunisia was something else, and also against Uganda, it was hard to believe that we conceded even when we are 3 goals up. So now that shows that I believe the coaches would have observed and see all this.
From all indication, this lineup is looking like our best lineup in this competition.
Fantastic. Yes, I agree, because our game against Tunisia seems to be the best.
And this is looking like a better game in terms of
opponents.
No, the way the Super Eagles have moved the ball from behind, stop all movement in the final third, and they practically play every game in the half of the opponent. Even when they lose the ball, everybody fight for it. More distribution, more involvement, and we always see like a Desica big man football, especially when the opponents are laying back. We are not too in a hurry to push the game together. But in this particular game, we are just looking for every space to attack and finish off this game as quickly as possible. And a chance for Victor Osimhen. But the goalkeeper reacted faster.
Indeed, he should have.
But he could have take his time before booting that one away. Because by taking his time, he's putting more pressure on this highly pressurized Mozambique defense line by the attacking fine power of the Super Eagles.
And again, what I see here, Shola, is I think at every game, they seems to be improving, and they all, so far, they've been business minded. They've really shown determination and commitment. That's why you could see them putting everything they have. Probably that is the reason why Osimhen have to go that low before he received that hit on his chest. So it shows that they mean business, and this is what we've not seen in a long time. And that is the reason why most Nigerians gave up on them before this tournament. But now they are bringing back that spirit. Even in Didi, you could see all of them covering spaces. Everyone wants to make sure that you are there, which I believe that must have been the instruction from the coach. That at every point in time, whenever they are attacking, everyone must be behind the ball. This sense of urgency has been displayed by these players, and that is exactly what we need or what we expected of them. Now, let's see how they could sustain this. Now we are 2 goals up. I expect them to now to start that show of big man, senior player stuff. But so far, they've not shown that. You could see Osimhen even trying to defend this free kick, and that is almost in there. So that is to tell you that they are really determined, and they really know that they don't have a choice, because now defending champions, or rather past winners, we have 2 that are out already. South Africa, they are out. What's it
Tunisia?
called? Tunisia, they are out as well.
And the 2 of them are going to the World Cup.
And they are going to the World Cup. So that is to tell you that, in a way, it's looking like this might actually be our Nations Cup.
Well, let's see how it goes. The Super Eagles have shown that they are the best team in terms of performance and results so far in this competition, having scored the highest number of goals, also having recorded the highest number of possession, as well as the highest number of completed passes. And the coach of Super Eagles also named the best coach of the group stage with a maximum goal distribution across field. 6 players already. They've shown in terms of all metrics needed to determine who is having a big chance to win it. But results on the pitch will tell us more. That's the biggest statistics you can ever quote. Just win your game and move to the next round, and they are doing that greatly here against Mozambique. But they have to face one huge hurdle, and that is either Algeria or Congo if they win this game. Algeria had a smooth, almost perfect run to the FIFA World Cup during the qualifiers, and DR Congo, we saw how they fought all through, find their way with the highest number of points into the CAF playoff. Eventually, they knock us out during the penalty shootout. Before the penalty shootout, they ran the Super Eagles ragged, and it's a well-deserved spot for them at FIFA World Cup. But we have to pass through that route before we can get into semi-final.
Shola, for me, first let's win this. We are 2 goals up, so everything is looking good for us to progress to the quarterfinals. So, but let's still wait. We still have about 60 minutes of action, and we can now move from there, and then we will be certain. But to be candid with you, I would really love to see a replay of the FIFA World Cup playoff. I would really love to. So I hope I hope DR Congo can overcome the test of Algerians. Algerians were actually the first to qualify for
Indeed,
has been yellow carded.
give me the yellow card. Wow.
Indeed, has been yellow
I think
carded.
something is wrong here. Indeed, he was the one in charge. Nobody is really with him. But I noticed this time any player comes for him, they always go down. Maybe this is what the referee is taking for. This is not Indeed now. This is Bright. I think
Maybe he retaliated or something.
But this one is it for Bright or for Indeed?
We have to confirm this.
Who is getting this card here?
we have to be
Okay,
sure.
let's wait. Okay, the Mozambique guy is still down. I guess there was this elbow on Pelembe while Ndidi is moving with the ball. But let's see what there's this confrontation there. The referee is trying to explain to him that your hand touches his face or something. But oh,
Oh, okay. Now we
this
can see
looks like
clearly. Elbow to the face.
yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of using
But
his leg,
it was not intentional for me.
it was intentional really, but I
Oh,
don't think.
you think that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
intentional?
Well, I don't
But he
think.
was not seeing his back.
But he knows there was a player on him,
Ah,
and
okay.
but I don't think the yellow card is necessary.
Oh, you think it's? But for me,
It's not. I don't think that yellow card is necessary. It's have been just a free
just
kick
a free kick.
and
Okay.
allow the game to go because
So that means the yellow card was harsh.
yeah, that was a harsh one because
Okay.
Ndidi has full control of that ball. He has no business trying to shield off the player behind him. All he needs is just to concentrate on the ball because he's already ahead. So it could have been just a free kick against him.
Okay. That's fine. But Shola, I really want you to concentrate on the way the Super Eagles are playing. Everyone is always running and everyone is marking.
Yeah, we always form ring around every player of Mozambique anytime they have the ball, and they never have a easy movement of passing the ball to each other. That's why I wasn't surprised. After 40 minutes of action, they've had less than 90 passes, while Super Eagles are closing on 200 passes already. To tell you that it's almost a one-sided game.
And that is to tell you that they are really doing something different
In this
training.
game, yeah.
Even in training, that is now being replicated,
Executed on the
on the pitch. So that is exactly what we have lacked in a long time.
Yeah.
In a long time.
We allow most of our opponents enough space during those
Space to
qualifiers.
dominate us.
But in this game, we always close up spaces. 2-3 players always around any player in white. In case you are not watching, the Spy goes in all green attire. The Mozambicans are in white with some stripes of red. So anytime we have a chance, anytime we lose the ball, we have 3-4 players around the Mozambicans, and quickly we win the ball back. That's just happened. A chance for Nigeria to get
Look at
Victor Osimhen.
But
But the whistle has stopped him once again. Akon Adams is always lurking around those dangerous areas, and there is a thorn in the flesh for the opponent. And Osimhen will always be there as well. The combination of these two guys will rule Africa for a long time.
Even 3, if we can sustain that, Ademola Lookman, Akon Adams, and Victor Osimhen, they've been top-notch. They've been excellent. They've really shown and proved to us that, yes, Nigerians can play football. And also, this is just a repeat of what these guys has been doing with their various clubs. We know what Osimhen is doing with Galatasaray. We know what Akon Adams is doing with Sevilla. And then we know what Ademola Lookman is also doing with Atalanta. It's a beautiful one, and it's really, really a great display of football from these guys.
Yeah,
and you know, and most especially, I like the way, for the fact that if you look at it, all Nigerian players are in the half of the Mozambique. That is dominance.
This is the kind of football that Nigerians always expect Super Eagles to display every time, because you can't be giving us a plus performance in your club and giving us a C or D performance when you are wearing the green, white, green. But at this competition, they've been able to even do better in some cases, or translate the good games they always give in their club. But this time around, a chance for Getamo to go one-on-one against Bruno, and good support.
Look at that.
Good support.
Almost good recovery
Rate.
Calvin Bassey and then Bruno.
And good support from
Bruno
Oyemachi.
Yeah.
And Calvin Bassey wins that battle. And now he's really attacking on the left side, waiting for support. He gets it from Alex. Alex has always been the Abinga of everything good for Spigos going forward. He passes the ball, Osimhen to Ademola Lookman. Ademola Lookman finds Frank Oyeka behind him. All these players are not so far from each other. They played for one another, and they always ready to fight for one another as well.
That is just what we need, and that is why we are so excited. That's Calvin Bassey. What is Calvin Bassey doing at the left side of the pitch. You know exactly what I said, that he will always wants to attack, and that okay, Osimhen, I mean I say Ndidi has dropped, and Calvin Bassey is still there.
Yeah, that is fighting for each other. You know, when Bruno attacked the other time and the ball finds its way to that side, Calvin Bassey have to stay back and play as if nothing is missing on the left side of the attack. But since then, the ball has not really changed. Nigeria has been dominating, so you can't just, because it's always part of the passes that has pushed the ball into those digital spaces of the Mozambique defense. And Bruno have to stay put behind him all through until the job is done. But the ball still on play, and I think they must have reshaped themselves at the back because the Mozambiques are taking over now, while Super Eagles are also closing up spaces in the middle, doing everything to ensure that they keep the pressure and keep pressing the Mozambique in down half, even when they have the ball on their legs.
Yeah, that is actually true, and that is why you see that I like the shape of the Super Eagles. Everyone is always they know what position. When a player leaves a certain position, there is always a player to cover up and then make sure that you have nothing, at least 3 to 4 players behind the ball. That is always like retaining the strength and make sure that any attack that comes, we have players to cover up for us. That's a very decent approach to the game. And Mozambique seems not to really understand that. They are really doing their best. Getamo has tried. He has been able to put 1 or 2 passes, and that is why you see that when it was 1v1 with Calvin Bassey, Bruno quickly recovered to give his support, and that was exactly what neutralized him, and he doesn't know what to do. And that is why we have been able to take control of this game. First half is rounding up, and so far we have done so well. But I just hope, like I said, second half is going to be the real test for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And let's see how far we can go, and let's see what we can achieve out of this game.
We're 2-0 in the first half. I think this will be the first game we'll be scoring 2 goals in the first half. And it's really looking good. I don't think they will lose their shape in the second half. I'm also expecting that there is not going to be any form of collapse in the second half. And the Super Eagles really making their opponent look like they don't really look good enough. I always believe because we play Tanzania, we play Uganda, Tunisia, you want to call them some slack, they qualify for the World Cup. I thought we won all our 3 games initially because of the fact that we didn't really play a strong side. But when I saw the way the Tanzania played against Morocco, I now start to look at them. Maybe there's something that our coach is really doing differently that is really neutralizing the opponents that makes them to look like it's like a very poor side. And it has happened again to these Mozambicans already, even in the first half. You saw the kind of game they gave Cameroon in their group. So we thought they should be giving us something stronger than the kind of performance they have given so far. But Super Eagles have neutralized everything in the Mambas. I think the second half can only get better if by the time the players on the bench start coming on board with fresh energy.
And also, I would not want, or rather, our coach should not rush any changes here because the boys are still getting the job done. We have to tell ourselves the truth. Let's just see what the Mozambique, what they have to offer, because I know surely second half they want to come all out. They know that is the last or the second 45 minutes is going to be a decider for them. And that is why they have to give it all. They have to bring everything and throw everything at the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
Well, Oyeka is down and the medics are working on him. I hope it's not going to be another situation where Oyeka will not be able to finish this game. The last time he started, he couldn't finish due to some knock. He's been knocked down.
And we were 3 goals up. But we almost get a draw in that game.
He got a yellow card. For what again?
Osimhen is asking questions.
Yeah, the young man from Cameroon, the center referee, is really flashing those cards on our players. And Franco Eka has been yellow carded.
He has his reason actually, but I'm still trying to uh, see what really went wrong because we all saw that Onyeka
Was brought down
uh,
by Guama.
and then the next thing he
Oh,
was yellow carded.
and it's a free kick against him as well.
Could it be for time wasting or something?
But
But I don't think that counts for players. It's that
I think the referee has been spoken to from the VAR room because it is actually a given that mistaken yellow card can be checked by the VAR. That's done and dusted. Franco Eka, yellow card. Uh, Wilfred Indidi on yellow card. Have we not be undone by cards in the further matches if despite good progress from here?
let's hope so. But I know the coach will caution them and they will be very very careful because this game we must not lose the shape and we must not allow
Any form of comeback.
and any form of frustration that will warrant another card.
All right, still the watch along game on Sport Flames on YouTube. You can share the link with your friend. You can also subscribe to this channel while you drop your comments. Let's see what you feel about this game so far. That's the halftime. Spy Eagles scored in the 20th minute and in the 25th minute through Ademola Lukman and Victor Osimhen. A comprehensive performance from Spy Eagles that the scoreline also reflects how good the team have been in this half. Let's hope they consolidate and even give us a better second half.
We hope so, but so far they've given us a good show, and I hope they can sustain it. But my only worries here um, is still Nwabali because
He's likely, he has been like
he has
mostly
not
on
really
holiday.
been he has not really been tested.
Yep,
So let's
and there's less. There is a bit of calm in him in this game.
everything seems to be working. So I see no reason why he should be worried. But that's why I said I hope when the Mozambique starts unleashing all these threats, that doesn't get him worried, get him scared, and the real Nwabali will start showing up.
I don't really have any big issue against Mabali. Once he can stay calm, he should forget about all of those shenanigans, trying to waste time, or the rush of blood in his head, going for tackles that are not necessary. If he can tame all of those small rats running his head, I think he's a good, very, very good goalkeeper. Let's look at our performance in the first half, probably player for player. The back four, how do you rate the back four? One of my complaints is when there's less communication between Calvin Bassey and Shimi Ajayi. There's this ball that always beat the two of them. I think we saw one in the whole of the 45 minutes. How will you rate their performance today in terms of understanding between the two players?
Like I can't really really assess them except that true ball from Getamo that beat the two. But so far, there has not really been
They've not really been
tested like that, and that is why you see um, Calvin Bassey with so much confidence to go all the way to the attack and also taking his time to rest. That is to tell you that no much pressure. So I can't really say maybe there has been one issue or the other, but I just want to give it to Bruno. Bruno has really done a lot of work because he has a very, very intelligent player on his side. And that is why you see him, he has been restricted, or should I say limited, in joining the attack. And that is why Calvin Bassey, because Calvin Bassey actually occupied the space where you're supposed to have Bruno. Because Bruno knows If I go too much, then there's a problem.
Well, it plays like someone that is listening to instruction, because Getamo, Katamo Geni seems to be the biggest creative spark in the attack of that Mozambicans. He plays for Sporting CP, very dangerous. I think he scored 2 goals already for these Mozambicans, and they will always want to come through him. But Bruno, like you said, have really stopped him almost every time. He has like 2 or 3 battles with Bruno, and Bruno won all. He had one with Calvin Bassi. No way, Calvin Bassi won it as well. Fantastic one for the Super Eagles, if you ask me, on that side. Then on the other side, where Oshai Bright operates, less pressure on him. He always ready attack, and gives us lots of weight in the midfield. So it makes us to look like we have 4 players or 5 in that middle, with luxury of Victor Osimhen and Akko Adams still tormenting those guys in the final third, while the remaining players ensure the ball never gets to our half, which makes the Super Eagles so difficult to play in this game.
Osai too has been outstanding, and if you look at him in the first 5 minutes, he had a decent run, and there are few times, maybe like 2 or 3 times, he made a decent cross from that right back position, and that is what you should expect. But Aqua Adams is doing so well, even from the right side of the attack. So, which means everybody seems to be enjoying himself. And at the time, you see Frank Oyeka at that right side of the midfield. So, which is like a cover for him. So he doesn't have it reduces the pressure. He's always there. So before you see the but what's it called, Mozambique player gets to him, there is always Frank Onyeka that is already making the block. So which means that is to tell you that everyone is working. You could see Nigerians there. As much as we are playing, that's 237 passes to 126 of Mozambique. Ball recovered, 26-20. Crosses, 11-1. And Osai has at least maybe 2 or 3 from those crosses. And that is to tell you that we seems to enjoy ourselves more. Possession, we enjoy the larger part of it.
64-35.
And shots on target.
Yeah, 3-0.
And we scored 2.
And corner kicks 3-0 as well. Now let's talk about yellow cards. I think 2 unfair yellow cards has been dished out in the by the center referee to Nigeria, and it has to do with our combatant midfielders that really make it happen for the likes of Ademola Lukman and Alex Iwobi to free movement attacking this opponent. What should the coach do this time around to ensure that he keep these 2 players? Because one more, whether fair or unfair card, will send one player or the 2 of them out. Is he going to sub them, or is he going to restrict them in the way they combat in the midfield?
I'm very certain he will definitely sub them. It's either Raphael can come in, but he's not going to sub the 2. I'm very sure of that. And the first sacrifice will definitely be Frank Oyeka. But at what time is what we don't know, and which we believe that he should not rush it, because he's doing a lot of decent work in that midfield. He's doing a lot of cover-up that many might not notice for Bright Osai.
All right, let's see how the coach will manage that, because that looks like the only weak link I can see in which Spango have played so far, and lots of numerous weak link for the Mozambicans that the Spangos can actually explain in the second half. I hope to see more tighter games. The coaches can have their say now, because after 45 minutes, they will have studied everything on the pitch and see how they can improve on their stronger areas and also work on their weak link. But the yellow cards to our players seems to be the only areas that is Mozambica's might explore. And I'm waiting for how we will do that. But let's, so far so good. It's been a great game for Nigeria. And the fans, we went out during the week to saw the opinion of the fans and the expectation on these games. Let's quickly enjoy that and see whether the Super Eagles are living up to expectations or is the other way around with what the fans really want to see from Super Eagles. It's half time and they will be back after the walk. Is it Shalaye on the street? Where you have to explain.
It's the fans club.
Yeah, so we actually want to see how these guys have been following the team and their expectation as well.
It's Shalaye Fan Club Show, as you know, and we are here on the AFCON edition. So we've been asking questions, we've been asking fans what they think about the Super Eagles, their performance so far in the Nations Cup, and it has been positive energy because no one expected Super Eagles to do well. But now we are in the round of 16, and they are saying yes, we can win the Nations Cup for the fourth time. Let's see what will come out of it. Keep with us, watch with us, Shalaye Fan Club, where fans express themselves, they give their own opinion, they tell us what they think with so much energy, and they will never stop supporting and following their team. Super Eagles, we are rooting for you, and we hope you win this for the fourth time.
So far, Ademola Lookman is 10/10 because he has assists and he has assists. He has set 2 goals against for Osimhen and he has 1 goal, I think, yes. So he has done fantastically well.
So, Nigeria, Mozambique, what do you think the scoreline will be?
It's a walkover. It's a walkover.
Yeah. Why is everybody so confident that Nigeria?
It's a walkover. How would you be confident in our boys? They are superstars. Okay, which team has a complete superstars in the Morocco? I'm sorry, AFCON Nations Cup currently.
Morocco is there, Algeria is there.
Yes, they have stars, but they are not that superstars. Or even if they have superstars, they are limited. But look across the whole Nigerian squad, all of them are superstars, and the sky is their limit.
So, do you think Nigeria can win this AFCON?
Of course, definitely. If not Nigeria, I don't think there's any other person. Nobody else can win it. Nigeria all the way. It is Nigeria 2026.
I like that.
Morocco.
I like that. How can you rate them, their performance in the group stage?
Their performance lately has been unexpected because I was not expecting their performance, but they turned up for you. And Osimhen is really, let me say, is our ace in this game. So I feel like we can win this.
Okay, round of 16, we are meeting Mozambique.
Mozambique.
What do you think will happen in that game?
I mean, it's going to be an easy match for us.
Sure.
Maybe 3-0 or something, but yes, it's going to be an easy match.
Yes. Are you watching them at AFCON?
Just a little bit.
So how can you rate their performance in the group stage?
I think they are doing really well.
Okay.
For now.
Okay.
Because with Nigerian team, we don't know what to expect most times. Sometimes it comes as a shocker to us. They have a way of shocking us. But so far I know they are doing really well.
Now, the next game against Mozambique, what should we expect from that match?
Well, fingers crossed. We are hoping they will do well. As they've been doing since the beginning of this tournament. So,
what about the Super Eagles?
The group stage, how can you rate their performance?
I'll say, as expected, it's not. I'll say as expected, they are doing all right. They are one of the best. So there's nothing to be disappointed about, and there's nothing to be worried about. But we should just expect more from them.
Okay.
Going forward in the round of 16.
So, what do you think will be the outcome of the game?
I feel Nigeria will win, but so far Mozambique have been like an underdog. They have been showing that they are not just a small team. Because of even them, progressing to the round of 16 is like a miracle. Because of Mozambique is not really known for their football prowess and everything.
What's our performance in the group stage?
80%.
80%. So, do you think we can win AFCON?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. What about Victor Osimhen? One word for Victor Osimhen.
He's a very good person.
Good player. Good player. Thank you very much. One word for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, please.
I wish them best of luck.
Do you think we can win AFCON?
Yeah, I believe in them.
You believe in
I
them?
believe in them. They can do better. They can do better.
Good afternoon. Quickly, one word for the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
They're amazing.
Amazing.
Yes,
Do you think you can win AFCON?
definitely.
Thank you. What about you, sir? Do you think you can win AFCON?
Can win AFCON.
Big ups to the Super Eagles.
Do you think we can win AFCON?
Yeah, there's a possibility. One is a game of luck, so there's a possibility.
So Nigeria and Mozambique. What do you predict the scoreline?
2-1, Nigeria to win.
Nigeria to win 2-1.
Yeah.
You are welcome, sir. One word about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Just one word.
Fascinating, presently.
I love that. Okay, one word. Do you think we can win AFCON?
Yes,
We can win.
yes.
And then our game against Mozambique. Predict the scoreline, please.
3-1, those scores.
3-1. Osimhen, Ademola, Lukman, rate them.
At the moment,
Yes, at the moment.
9-8.
9-8. You are welcome. One word for the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
They are doing fine. They are doing fantastic.
Do you think we can win AFCON?
Sure. Those
Then-
ones are good.
Okay, Nigeria versus Mozambique. Predict the
3-1.
Well, at the moment, they're doing well. We hope they will keep it up. And because most Nigerians don't expect them to go far, but I hope they disappoint Nigerians and win the competition.
Quickly, we just want to ask you, what can you say about the Super Eagles of Nigeria?
Wow. Super Eagles of Nigeria have improved of late. They have started showing quality of Nigerians. The resilience and the proactive nature of Nigerians.
Okay.
They are showing it.
Round up.
The team is now trying to gel. And I think I give kudos to the African coach that is managing them.
All right. Round of 16, we are meeting Mozambique. What do you think the outcome of the game will be?
We are going to beat Mozambique. I'm very sure of that. With the quality I've seen so far, they will beat Mozambique.
Super Eagles, how can you rate their performance in the AFCON so far?
So far, I think we deserve what they are giving to us because they broke our heart by not going to the World Cup. So obviously, we demand so much from them and we expect that they will do so much. So for now, I think they are doing as expected. They show us the hunger, the urge to do more for missing out on the World Cup. So yes, they're doing very well. We are cheering them from Nigeria here.
So next game, Nigeria, Mozambique. So can you predict
it's a walkover? A walkover.
A walkover.
A walkover.
You are so certain.
Osimhen is on fire.
What can you say about the Super Eagles of Nigeria, please?
Well, I'll say they've done a wonderful job this year, considering Victor Osimhen is top 5. So I think we can do better if we put our minds to it. God will continue to bless us.
Can you rate Super Eagles' performance and AFCON at home?
On 7 over 10.
7 over 10.
Yeah, because they won 3 matches.
Okay, is that what about the play and level of the commitment of the players?
Yeah, like especially Osimhen. Osimhen scored 1 goal, right?
And Ademola Lukman?
Yeah, good one. Good one to him. Good one. I like it.
What can you say about the Super Eagles of Nigeria? Their performance in AFCON?
They are good.
They are good.
And I believe they will bring the cup home.
Oh, okay. Nigeria, Mozambique on Monday. Can you predict the scoreline?
2-0.
2-0. So, which player impressed you most in the Super Eagles squad?
All of them tried. If I mention them, that shows I'm being sentimental. All of them tried.
Okay.
Now they are informed. They're going to win that cup. They are informed.
So on Monday, Nigeria, Mozambique, you think Super Eagles will win conveniently?
We're going to win it like 2-1 because it's not going to easy. We're going to win them.
So which of the players has impressed you most?
Oh, my favorite, I give to Lukman and Osimhen. 2 of them, I give them.
I'll just say I like the way they have played the match. You understand? So for me, I appreciate them and I pray to Almighty God. May they go to second final, I mean semi-final. You understand?
Super Eagles, what do you think of the team in AFCON?
They're trying.
They are trying.
Yes.
Do you think we will win the league and the Nations Cup
Yes, sir.
for the 4th time?
Yes.
So which of the players has impressed you the most?
This year, look, the guy that scored. No, the guy that scored brace in the last game.
Oh, okay. That's
Onyedika.
Rafael Onyedika.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Chukwueze. No, Lukman.
All right, welcome back, and we are welcoming you to fantastic second half. What a great way to lay the marker for your intention in this competition. 3 goals for Nigeria, Mozambique 0. Victor Osimhen once again benefited from that great footwork coming from the left side of the attack of the boot of Ademola Lookman. And the Nigerians at the stadium are jubilating once again. Nigerians at home are also jubilating. Fantastic atmosphere. Just like what the fans that you just listened to before the second half kickoff. Uh, the Super Eagles are meeting all expectations.
And you could see the fans, they are there. Many were saying walkover, 3 goes to 0, and
3
now
goes to
3
1.
goes to 1.
They just feel Mozambique will pose any threat.
Yeah.
And that is what what is playing out here.
And Ndidi, Ademola Lookman
Is having a competition
and
of his
even
life.
I think
Another
it's
assist from him.
from him, and a good one from Victor Osimhen as well.
He's really fighting for the MVP in this competition. The only player that I've seen that have really having this level of decent performance is Ibrahim Diaz of Morocco. He has scored 4 goals, lots of assists as well. Playmaker that is also getting those goals by himself. The same thing applies to Ademola Lookman. I think 2 of them will fight for this.
And now Ademola Lookman and Osimhen are on 3 goals now each.
Wow,
But
wow.
the difference is he has 3 assists as well.
Oh, yeah, if not 4.
4, yes. Okay, he had 3 before, so now 4. So which means 7 goals he has.
And that's Nigeria's 11th goal.
11th, very good one.
Far
Very, very
ahead
good one.
of every other team in this competition. Like the fans are saying that they expect Super Eagles to win. There's a man that actually said the team has improved lately. You can't put it better than that.
That's just it. I think we improved even at this competition. The first game was not really interesting against Tanzania, though we won 2 goals to 1. So I think we got it right from the Tunisian game, and that really boosted the confidence of the boys.
Could this be our first clean sheet in this competition?
The game is just 49.
And
we are just 49 minutes.
3 goes to 0.
3 goes to 0. But Mozambiques are not really looking like a threat for me. The way they are playing,
this could just be
our first
our
clean
first
sheet.
clean sheet.
Oh, yes, it's looking like it. It's looking like it because we are leading, but we are still dominating. They are even putting themselves behind the balls like they are leading us. You could see the confidence. Yes. They don't want us to equalize or something. Look at Calvin Bassey. That is to tell you the level of confidence in them
and the fighting spirit in this team.
You could see a more relaxed Eric Chell.
There's no need for pouring water on his head. At this time, at the last Nations Cup, Mali against Cote d'Ivoire, the Malians were leading and are so comfortable. Then 2 minutes to the end of that game, the Mali thought they've won. A red card to a player, and
everything changes.
The Ivorians equalized. The ball gets into the extra time. They scored another goal, and before you know it, Eric Chell gave us fantastic meme by bowling down to put loads of water on his head.
And Shola, you think? Look at Osayi. He almost scored. The confidence level of the player.
And the Mozambican coach has given up. He just walked away like his players were just watching. That ball almost beat everyone. No challenge or whatsoever as the ball flashes across the goal line.
You have Victor Osimhen there. You have Osayi. Osayi is a right back, and he was there to almost scoring a goal there. This is another thing we usually say.
A chance for the Mozambicans, but they didn't really do it well.
Not well utilized.
Yes.
Not well.
Alex Iwobi loses the ball on more or less like an unforced error in tennis, and it almost caused a huge trouble for the Nigerian defense line. But the final ball from the Mozambicans wasn't good enough. I think it is really doing too much for me. Maybe this is time for him to be substituted because we needed more in the next game because we are playing Algeria or Congo.
And that is a decider.
Yeah,
That
the
is
quarterfinals.
really, really, really going to be a very good game. And I really want to see Franco Eka in that game, because at the last playoff, he was not lucky to play that game.
We are not playing DR Congo.
That's why
Are you saying
whichever
Algeria,
team,
are
whichever
you saying
team.
Algeria will
That's
not?
that's what I'm saying. Whichever team, whichever
Yeah.
team we are facing or we are meeting.
Well, the two of them can be sub at this junction, and Admiral Bruno win a free kick there. It's the Nigerian team are not just relenting. These players want to score as much as possible, as much as we give them a chance. Look at how Bruno Yemachi evade his marker there, almost on goal before the defender pulled him down, and the goalkeeper is looking for a way to allow the second goalkeeper to come and chop his own goals. Like we saw the Ugandans.
This is
three
like
goalkeepers,
this
three
is
goalkeepers. Look at the coach. He's so laughing.
This
Like,
is like
you finish this one.
I am giving up at this time.
As in,
I
the
don't
goalkeeper-
want more goals.
Sincerely, don't be surprised if the goalkeeper eventually didn't make it. He's pulling his socks off, and I cannot be the only one to take 6 or 7 from this Nigerians. And you can see the VIP there.
Amaju Pinnick is
discussing with Bileti of Liberia.
I could imagine the message is passing there.
And your guess is as good as mine. He was just saying, do you remember how the Ugandans goalkeeper shared the 3 goals the last time? Maybe this guy is tired. Or his belly full already. You needed someone that can take more.
That is what it's looking like. I think he's fully satisfied now.
He won't be able to continue.
He's fully
Because
satisfied.
The way they are wrapping his leg from the thigh to the. Okay.
I think he's back on his feet.
And,
Let's hope. But he's still checking to be sure.
He will tell them he can't continue. Don't worry. If this kick can go in,
then that's the end.
Then another goalkeeper will come in. Because they are losing concentration. They are giving up too early. I don't see any drama miracle in this game because they are not even fighting. It's just one way. The Nigerian team may score up to 6 if the fighting spirit from the Mozambique is as low as this. And that's a clever one into the box. It's really causing a lot of trouble, but they finally managed to keep that away from danger. But Osai Bright returns the ball straight to the half of the Mambas, and a free kick to the Mozambicans have been awarded already. Quickly taken, the Nigerians are retrieving back to their half in numbers, like they are yet to score at all. Pelembe with the ball, a good cross on the box. Nwabali.
Timely
Yeah.
from Nwabali. That was a very clever save. But to who exactly? Okay.
It's trying to locate Akko
Adams.
But I think the Mozambique player was too close to him. The referee could have protected the Nwabali there. Maybe he didn't see that. But meanwhile, the Mozambique is coming up a bit, making some kind of resistance as Super Eagles are no longer in such haste to move forward anymore. They just want to see off this game. 3 goals at this junction is very comfortable lead, and their priority should be not to make it a panic ending like we saw against the Tunisians.
I don't see them coming back into this game, I must tell you, except we mess things up ourselves. I hope overconfidence is not going to set in.
And another sub that will
mess things.
That will make things look
turn things around, because I have
against Tunisia, that was what happened.
And I have to tell you, in a way, when we faced Tunisia at this time exactly, we were 3 goals up.
Yep.
We were still watching with so much confidence until
that's
that's
around like 75 minutes.
75 minutes. Now, this is another comfortable lead, and we were watching with full calmness But I hope we have to wait now. I hope he's not going to make that same mistake he made in that particular game. And that is why everybody now, I can say this is the only game.
Get to the rebounds.
Then Ademola Lookman with a wayward one.
Final ball.
Now you see.
That's Oshayi.
No, Oshayi took the first shot.
Rocket against the goalkeeper.
Then Akko there missed it. Ademola Lookman, wrap up his man, and what a careless shot. But probably because it was the weaker foot. Now, that is exactly what I told you, Shola. You could see Osayi now. Osayi has made 2 attempts now. That is to tell you, I am trying to see, seems, what's his name is not playing, has been replaced or something. I'm not seeing more of him anymore. The Mendy, what's the Denny Katamu.
He's still there.
Yeah, okay. I'm not seeing Denny like I want to see him again.
There's nothing to play for anymore. 3-0. The Spikers are not even allowing them, and that's Gurney.
Okay, I've seen him. I've seen him, and that is why.
That's him.
Oh, okay. He changed his position.
No, he's still playing with the Bright. You know, we change our.
Oh, that's true.
So Osayi has
okay. Osayi has always been going.
Nobody is playing on him. He's always free, and that's why the NFF president there, Ibrahim Gusso, can watch with all calmness.
with a champagne in his
there's
hands.
There's no pressure at all.
With a champagne in his hands.
The Spikers are giving him a lot of joy already.
That's true. But you see, look at Osimhen chasing everything. Osimhen is everywhere. Everybody is playing with his mind, soul, body.
I think there is a kind of resolve, unannounced anyway, that we must keep clean sheets. Let's play like we've never scored. A chance for Nigeria to make it 4. Ademola Lookman could have allowed Osimhen with a final ball because
almost.
Because that ball wasn't meant for Lookman. A bit of selfishness, and he's beginning to see himself.
Over-ambitious.
He's beginning to see himself as...
he's the playmaker of the Super Eagles. The savior.
The team eyes will score.
This team savior. At least he has done so much. He has done a lot of things.
Look at Osimhen. He's beginning to lose his head. Just because Ademola has decided not to give that pass. He threw his fist in the sky, then waited until another pass came to him in an offside position.
Offside position.
Then decided not to interfere.
But he's probably a bit angry, but he's a professional.
He needs to manage his anger.
He wants to score goals.
I understand.
That's what I believe a striker should do. A striker should be hungry. Look at Akko now. That is, he had a good, how will I put it? Good intention in his head, but not quite well executed.
I won't blame him for that. And Osimhen is actually waiting for a pass, but sometimes strikers are a bit selfish.
Chamito has replaced Witty for the Mozambique.
Well, they need to get a bit witty if they are not ready to concede more goals. And by the way, we've committed more fouls to tell you how combative the Super Eagles have been in the midfield. 15-9.
We are playing with so much energy. Trust me, we are throwing everything at them, making sure that we cover. We are everywhere. Everywhere.
Faisal Banga, the number 9, I just picked a card off Calvin Bassey. He practically pulled him down like he's a wrestling bout.
And he has not really done much. I think he was really silent.
That's frustration of the highest order. 61 minutes gone. 3-0. Nigeria is still leading. This is about our best game. That's why we were too comfortable. And they are giving their all, not relenting or resting on their hours. They just want to win this game in the best possible manner that is allowable, because we've seen Navi endings in most of our matches, and that has really overshadowed the beauty in our games. But this is
look at
that first turn coming from Akko Adams, A chance. Final ball from Bruno.
Look at Bruno. The
Playing like as a number 10 now.
The confidence. See, he was standing.
Waiting for another pass.
You know, the confidence.
Then Alex restart it all over again.
I can't.
And then Osimhen will complain once again.
I can't imagine this level of confidence. See, he's angry again.
That's passion for you. And like, we need to get more goals. We should not make mistakes.
Imagine.
Don't talk
you can
to
see
me.
he's angry with
Just
Idida. He's still angry with Ademola Lookman. He's still angry with Ademola. Just because he refused to give him that pass. He's still angry. Don't talk to me. You know, Osimhen needs to calm down.
No, he needs to calm down.
He has already scored 2 goals.
Maybe the coach needs to interfere now.
Yes, I think so.
And,
I think so.
Maybe by removing him.
He's calling him. He's calling him Victor.
Yeah.
See, he's saying he wants to come out.
He wants to go out.
See, he's giving everybody a warning. He's even trying to warn.
Well, he should not sabotage our efforts here. So he should concentrate and stop this drama. This, for me, is all drama.
For me, he doesn't need it.
And that's one of the reasons you don't want to give me a captain ban. Assuming he's a captain in this match, maybe we'll have given slaps to like 3 or 4 players.
I think that would have calmed him down. You know, I think that was why the last time the captainship ban seems to, you know,
even at 3-0, why the rage? I can't understand.
He wants to score more goals. He wants to score more goals.
Well, Gatamo, Pelembe, a good cross, easy catch for Stanley.
He wants to score more
Stanley
goals.
Stanley will sleep and give you 30 seconds of wastage time then.
We know him for that.
Yeah, 1 minute gone already.
We know him for that.
Imagine.
He has started his
this rush of blood.
Bali effect. He has started his Bali effect.
The Spikes are really playing good, I must say. And where is Osimhen?
He's still angry. Look at him.
Adams,
Look at him.
To go solo, nobody's coming from. A goal!
What a massive save. Ooh. What a massive save. Akko Adams, beautiful step over and well taken R2.
Fantastic individual effort. 3 players in front of him. No support is coming from anywhere. Decided to go solo and force a more or less like a world-class save from the goalkeeper. The Bruno again. Oh!
Another miss from Franco Yeka.
That would have just been it. I think the ball hit the chest of another Nigerian.
Yes, that's Akko Adams.
All those Mozambicans have been beaten. Well, we keep rushing at the Mozambicans.
Seriously, this game seems too light.
Easier than expected.
And Nigerians, we are all enjoying ourselves. Look, if you look at the way everyone is playing.
I think we were able to succeeded in putting Mozambique in their place. They just won a game in 16 AFCON matches after they beat, was that? Gabon by 3 goals to 2.
Yeah.
And this is their first time ever in the round of 16, and they are playing against a side that has played 17 times in the round of 16. There's this wide gulf in the class, and that was what is reflecting on the scoreboard as well as the performance. The last time we checked the possession, it was 64-36. I think we will have gone to like 80-20 now.
Probably 70-30. I think so. 70-30. 70-30. It seems too relaxed. We seem too comfortable, and we are just enjoying ourselves. Everybody is just playing. Everybody is just moving around.
I hope the rage expressed by Osimhen will not affect the communication in our front 3. There's a bit of lax in that, and the goalkeeper will fail injury once again. He was flatly beaten in his own area. Shemi Ajayi almost benefited from a Sulu Ani error for not coming out on time to pick that one up. Imagine allowing the ball to pass through his hand, and Calvin Bassey will have benefited purely if not for Shemi Ajayi, that rose taller than everyone. And that's a better response from the coach.
He called for it.
Osimhen just have to go. He
Yes.
couldn't compose
Himself, yes.
again.
He called
He
for it.
couldn't keep his anger in check as well. And out of anger, he was saying, I need to leave. I cannot longer play with this set of guys again. I need to leave. And that's the best way. Even if he didn't say that, he needs to go and have a early shower, calm his nerve, because this one is done and dusted.
Done and dusted, trust me. We should start preparing and start praying and hoping probably Holy Spirit will help us when we face our next opponent, Algeria or Congo DR. But as like I told you, I would really love.
I'm not looking for any one of the two.
But
whatever
it has been seeded. You have to play them.
I'm not even seeing if it's going to be DR Congo. I didn't even see it as a revenge. I would love to enjoy the game. I would love to see whether the Spikes have really improved or they've been playing against lesser size that you can call the Mumus.
That is what I'm saying. It's not a situation of revenge here. Let's see the level that we are and let's see how we can cope. And maybe the way we are even looking at it, the Congo DR we are saying, or let's say the Congo DR in the Nations Cup right now might not be the same Congo DR that played us in the playoffs.
I've not really seen them play with the same level of energy they come out with against Super Eagles that last time. Maybe the stage it was a bit different. That game is more or less like a final. In fact, it was a final, the CAF playoff final, and all the games played so far here, they know they have a chance in the next game. They'll be so compact at the back, but the midfield has not been the same. But they still keep these foreign imports in their large numbers, and those guys can easily step up anytime that is required. So they are a dangerous customer, I must tell you. I wasn't surprised as they look like one of the team that is largely underrated to win this competition. But if you ask me, you can rank them among the dark horses that can surprise everyone by coming out to ensure that they break the genes. The last time Congo DR won was in 1974. The great Zaire team that also played at the 1974 World Cup. Since then, it has never been the same for them. So this sides look like that side that can do it. They have as many as 6 or 8 players coming from abroad, either of Belgium origin, Surimani and the likes, but they have this origin rooted back to DR Congo, and they were able to get a lot of them switching allegiance before the playoff, and probably that's why Super Eagles never understand what hit them until that game was played.
That's almost a goal there by Ako. I think that's
the goalkeeper will get a yellow card for this.
I think it's an offside or a free kick.
I think it's corner kick or something, and I wasn't happy with it. But he slammed the ball right on the turf in front of the referee, but nobody's talking. The referee is not even bothered, and it's going to be a goal kick to be taken by Mozambique. Yeah, I still watch along, and on Sport Films, the Super Eagles are leading against Mozambique. Please just join us. It's 3-0. Adwola Lukman scored 1, Victor Osimhen scored 2, and the Mozambiques are not playing at all. If this is a boxing bout, I'm sure they would have trained it too well. The way they are playing, assuming there is a rule in football that allows the opponent to say, we are tired, you can no longer continue this game, you can take all the 3 points and the 3 goals. I think Mozambique will have done that. They are just playing for time, and there are no more ambition for them. They are not even looking at to score a goal. But let's see, they have a chance. Ooh, it was a very wrong pass, and they could have done better with that chance, but the body is not willing anymore. They're not prepared for this kind of whitewash. A, clearly a one-sided performance. 20 shots from Super Eagles, only 2 from the
from the
Mozambicans.
Mozambique. And if you look at it, Shola, you see that they seems to have lost idea connecting from their own half to center circle, and then the final third has been
They
the
are not
challenge.
ready to play this game again.
The way it's looking like.
Because I saw the Ugandans, they want to score at least one before they go.
They are showing
Yes.
the intention.
The Tunisians, they are fighting to see if they can get back. Tanzania, they want to fight back, but in this particular case, they are just moving around. They are just waiting
playing,
for
passing
90 minutes so that they can quickly return back to Maputo.
But we are gradually approaching the time. we
have our first song.
We have ourselves Moses Simon.
Okay.
Okay.
We have
Osimhen is off.
We have resolved to 4-4-2.
Yes.
More men in the middle.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Gradually, it's gradually approaching.
Ndidi and Onyeka will be removed, and another striker will be brought in.
It's not looking like it. That's
Akko Adams
1v1. Akko
has
Adams
a great chance. Who can he do it? He was stopped, and it was now 3-4 against 2. Mozambique takes over a long ball forward. For the first time, we're able to cut that out quickly. Courtesy Bruno, and is it throwing or free kick for Nigeria? Is it throwing to Mozambique quickly taken? They are beginning to bump forward in numbers, but the Super Eagles are not losing their shape, not giving any chance for the ball to get into those fighter areas. Ndidi stealing that one. Akko Adams always in the mix.
Moses Simon
bumping away. Is 3 against 4. It's now turned to a one-on-one situation. A good space for Ademola Lookman. Finding Akko Adams in the box. Akko Adams, can he shoot on goal? That makes it number 4. Akko Adams finally getting his flowers. He's been wonderful all through this competition. He deserves more. And finally, he got his name on the score sheet.
Fantastic. He has looked for this. He has been looking for this. And finally, he got it. I'm really happy for the young lads, and at least what a way to register your first AFCON goal. What a way to register that. Cool finish. Another assist from Ademola Lookman. that makes it the third assist in this game. So should we say assist king now?
Akko Adams, on his own, he can lead his attack. And playing with Osimhen, double wreckage against any opponent. And you can see him there.
That was a powerful shot. Good finish.
Very distinct. No wonder Sevilla replaced, and the coach obliged. We not hold water if we are still 0-0 or trying to get a goal to get back into the game. But at that junction, we can see that there are 3 or 4-0. Why do we not swim in this game? To score goals, we scored 4 already. We can afford to allow him go. And finally, the goalkeeper has been subbed off. He wants another goalkeeper to come and test what he's facing on the pitch.
But you and I know that even if we are leading 4-0, he dare not touch Osimhen. If not because he requested for it.
I won't agree to that.
You won't agree to that?
Yep.
And if I may ask you...
And the reason is when you put there.
When we put what?
Why will you put there? Well, who is Osimhen that a coach will not remove him if he feels it's time to go out?
Ndidi finally going off.
And that's a super sub.
So I think Ndidi and...
Fisayo will come in for him.
No, we still have Onyedika also touch that. Maybe Ndidi and...
okay, we have 3 players now.
No, 2. Okay. That's Fisayo and Raphael. Ndidi and Onyeka will be going off.
I think what the coach is doing is, I'm just playing players that are ready. Is whether we are 4 or 10-0. We are not coming here to just give you ship cap because I invited you. So Raphael also need more time. Fisao need more time. And our next game, who knows what will happen that these guys must show up and give us their 100%. And by the time you start testing players that you know that they are not ready, you just want to give them space. When the ships are down, that you now need players that will need to come from the bench, and because they've not gotten enough time, playing time, I'm sure it's not going to affect them. So I think the decision to just stick with his best players, irrespective of what happens, stick with the best tactics, whether we are leading or not. I think that's the best way to keep this team in shape ahead of a tougher opponent that is coming in the next round.
But what I'm saying is, it's not really looking like it anymore. We know the reason why Oyedika and Dele Bashiru was introduced. The last game against Uganda, they did so well.
That's what
they
I'm saying.
Play good football.
Means
that is what I'm saying. There is no situation here where you are testing anybody again. You are not testing any player again. You've already seen them.
Game time matters, and how they blend into the team also matters.
We all know that no matter what, it's crystal clear now that Onyeka already played himself into the starting 11 of the Super Eagles. It's looking like the next game.
I'm not disputing. What I'm looking at is these other players too have done well to start
because they played against the Uganda, so they are like backup. That's what we are saying. We are talking about the first 11. So are you saying
backup that can as well start when the time demands it?
Okay, are you saying it can so trust Dele Bashiru or Raphael Oyedika
to start our game anytime
ahead of Wilfred Ndidi?
Yes, provided that the kind of opponent we are meeting and the tactics that can defeat the opponent will allow you to play Fisayo.
Okay, Algeria or Congo DR.
That's what I'm saying.
Can it start with what we all know? Do you think it can start either Raphael Oyedika or Dele Bashiru ahead of Wilfred Ndidi?
See,
against Algeria or Congo DR?
There are some factors that determine who start and who sit. The first thing is once you trust that the players on the bench are as good as the ones on the pitch. That's the first thing the coach will strive at. The fitness level of players playing should match those that are on the pitch, so that on the bench, so that it can easily tweak tactics, strategies, and the rest. These players are wired differently in terms of what they bring to the pitch, and the selection will be considered alongside with the kind of opponent that is coming. So the coach will now decide, oh, let me play this guy because he's giving me this, which can help me to neutralize what this opponent has bringing. Like in the first game, Onyeka wasn't there because Tanzania will not throw 5 men in the midfield. They will play 4-4-2. Then the Tunisian, they will play 5. They will also use counter as well. Then Onyeka comes in.
But you and I know why he did not play Onyeka. Onyeka has never been part
then why
of
did
his
he
starting.
Play him in the second game?
Because he sees reason why he needs to play him. There's been a lot of but there's been a lot of questioning because a lot of people questioned his tactical ability against Congo DR in the playoff. That in that particular game, you saw things going wrong. Our midfield has always been a problem. You have a Frank Oyeka on the bench. You have a Raphael Oyedika on the bench.
Well,
which we all know that if a Raphael Oyedika will score or can score for you, a Frank Oyeka...
I don't want to believe that.
We all saw that. Since the introduction of Frank Oyeka, we've seen that the midfield has been stabilized in a way.
Personally, I will not believe that. Oyeka has always been part of the team, even under Eric Chell.
Since
it was the one that come from the bench and give us that number 4 goal that took us to the playoff. I'm sure against
Benin. It was Raphael Oyedika.
Yeah, it was Frank Oyeka.
Frank Oyeka that scored the goal.
Yeah, so he has always been part of the team, but maybe his readiness level is not up to par, or maybe the kind of strategy he wants to play. But when he saw that this guy can play against Tunisia, he gave him that chance to play. And we also talked about the fact that these guys put more men in the middle. Definitely, we needed more than two players in that midfield. Then who is next in line in terms of fitness and readiness? Then Frank Oyeka. And I always believe whether we play Raphael, whether we play Fisayo, five midfielders against DR Congo the last time, they will beat us because you can see the level of their midfield power play, the way their defense was able to cut out everything we throw at them. In fact, we practically chased that game. Apart from the scoreline that it was 1-1, there is nothing respectable in our performance on that night. So I don't want to believe it because it was some certain players that played or not. We played against a side that outshine us in terms of tactics and strategy. Not necessarily because some players didn't play.
So are you saying we don't have the players that can match up even their strength in the midfield?
Like I said, it's not the players, it's not the type of players, but the strategy that I want to play with. That's all. Because that day, I could remember almost our play were going either through the left or the right backs, and they countered that, and we never recovered. We never did midfield to fight with them in the middle. We allowed them to have a field day in that midfield. That the final ball is always won in our box almost the whole of the second half. So it's our style of play, not the kind of players that we choose to play that game. And it's not the same style of play we've employed at this competition. Maybe the coach have learned from that because Osimhen was the only player that has been scoring our goals all through those qualifiers, and we rely so much on him that the wingers will always run the channel, try to locate him instead of trying to play it through Arco Adams, trying to play it through Moses Simon. I'm sorry.
Lukman. And
Lukman was off form that time as well. It's not the same Lukman that is playing in this competition. So a lot of factors must have come into play, which has changed drastically between then and now, even though the period for that change is very short. And you can agree with me that maybe the competition mode where the coach have enough time to work with these players has really brought upon better understanding of how best to manage these boys and better understanding of how best to deploy them on the pitch.
Well, I want to agree with that, but at the same time, I still believe that there are some tactical weakness from him, which he still needs to believe in some certain players, give them that chance, make them also showcase the quality. If Raphael Oyedika has not been given the chance the way it should be, he wouldn't have proved himself, most especially in this Nation Cup. We all saw what these two guys did. Before Eric Chell came, this has been the regulars probably. Raphael Oyedika, Frank Oyeka, these are the guys that played under Pesero and they got in the result. Now you coming back, you coming now and you feel you have your own kind of player. If you look at this game now, we all know it has always been like that. Alex Iwobi, no disrespect, fantastic player, good vision, good passes, but it has limits to how long it can do that. Once it gets to a certain time, you don't get the best out of him again. Now, we have been playing, Alex Iwobi is still on the pitch, but we've not really seen much of him, unlike what we saw in the first 45 minutes up to like 60 minutes. What a miss from Moses Simon. So that is what I'm saying. Even before AFCON, I'm not sure Eric Chell has, he has his starting 11. And he always has his way of making his substitution. Once the starting 11 is on the pitch, Moses Simon is not starting, we all know that the player to come on board is Moses Simon. No matter what, no matter any player that is on the pitch, on the bench, we know that once he's making a substitution, Samuel Chukwueze is not starting, Moses Simon is not starting. Any player that might be on the pitch, he wants to make a substitution, Moses Simon is coming on, Samuel Chukwueze is coming on. That is to tell you that this is what he has designed, this is what he wants to play. No matter what, Wilfred Ndidi will not leave the pitch for anything. Alex Wobi will not leave the pitch for anything. But because Onyeka came on against Tunisia and he proved himself. And that is the reason why I'm telling you now, I can say it now, that in a way, he has found himself in the starting 11 of the Super Eagles.
Well, it's just good enough to start any game.
Okay.
That's where I see it.
Yeah.
And the strategy, the tactics, and the opponent will now determine whether it's going to start. But he has been able to push himself to that level beyond the Akisomios.
You can see Osimhen is not still happy.
Beyond the Akisomios and the rest. All right.
He's not happy. There is an issue.
Does it really matter?
But you can see him walking straight. This for me, this is not probably the best attitude.
At this junction, what matters to me and every Nigeria presently is the fact that Super Eagles have booked a place in the quarterfinals. A comprehensive defeat has just been inflicted on the Mozambicans, and it's 4-0, about the best performance in a long time from the Super Eagles, and you can see that the satisfaction on the face of everyone that finally their sacrifice really paid off on the pitch.
The most interesting thing is no one saw this coming. No one could even predict this scoreline, 4-0, and because everyone was saying 3-0, 3-1, 2-1, 2-0, but humiliating 4-0. This is one of our best performances. The last time we saw 4 goals was against Benin Republic. During the
then in training you can go and sort
Osimhen, Lookman.
But what I can tell you is that nobody is bigger than the Super Eagles.
Definitely. And nobody is bigger than the coach as well.
Yeah, the players have come and gone, and Osimhen should take things easy. The Super Eagles that never start with him and is not going to end with him, give or take. That's just the way I see it.
For me, I want to say a big congratulations to Super Eagles, to all Nigerians, and also thank you, Super Eagles, for giving us a good show. It's quite a long time we watch football relaxed, without no tension, not standing on our toes.
And it's quite a long time we've seen the Super Eagles played without conceding a goal. So we become the 6th team in the quarterfinals. Senegal play Mali. Egypt is waiting for the winner of Cote d'Ivoire and Burkina Faso tomorrow. And Cameroon will play Morocco. That's going to be a cracker. While Nigeria is also waiting for the winner between Algeria and Dr. Congo.
I'm really looking forward to that. I hope Congo DR can, overcome Algerians.
And by the time we beat them, we'll go and replace them in the FIFA playoff.
and if you look at it, Shola, I don't want us to.
I just need Anisia right, and I would prefer the Algerian team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes, but they can be tricky and deadly as well.
We've always had more success against
the Algerians.
Against the Arabs, generally at the Nations Cup. So I think I would prefer Algeria to eliminate DR Congo, and if it happens, I also prefer that Cameroon eliminates Morocco so that we can play Cameroon in the semi-finals. I would not want to play the host at this point in time. But we'll see how it goes. At the end of the day, the players are gathered at the center of the pitch, looking to see whether I can save Victor Osimhen.
He has gone to the dressing room, and I don't think he's coming out.
Okay. We'll see.
It's Ndidi that is actually bringing all of them together.
Okay, we'll see. And that is a wrap, really. Nothing much to analyze. The Mozambicans never give us so much talking points because they never come out to fight in this game. It was the way it started. They considered 2 goals in the first half, 2 goals in the second half, so nothing changed really, apart from the fact that Super Eagles gave us a tension-free second half, unlike all their previous three matches.
So our focus now is the next game, and by tomorrow we know our next opponent, and let's hope they can still give us this beautiful show,
All right.
whichever team we are meeting.
Next time out, we'll be here to give you another beautiful show on the watch along on the Sport Flames on YouTube. You can join us next time for the quarterfinals that the Super Eagles either playing Algeria or DR Congo. It's been a nice ride out with you, Toye, once again. And to all the guys behind the cameras, the lights, and the guy on the console, we say thank you for making us.
Before I think we need to dance for for this sweet victory.
Where's the music?
We need to dance for this sweet victory. They deserve a dance.
And complete glosa for everyone that has made us look good and sound clean and clear. And you especially for staying all through watching this. Olusalaba remains my name, and we'll be back next time to also see another victory from the Super Eagles.